YouTube was there. It's your boy Zell back with another banger. In this video, this is my Jose Valenzuela versus Gary Russell official prediction. Let's get it. These two guys are going to be the co-main event on Tank versus Roach. That's going to happen this Saturday. So what? 2 days, March 1st, and I'm super excited for this fight. Right? I can't wait. I can't wait for this fight to happen. And to be completely honest with everybody on the platform, these are the guys, the type of competition that I wanted Devin Haney to be fighting. You know, he he should have been fighting these guys. He should have fought these guys over Ryan because Ryan cheated. He tried to prize fight versus Ryan instead of unifying. He should have been fighting Jose, Gary, Pitbull. He should have Richardson Hitchens. That's the guys. Shabril Matias. That's the guys he should have been fighting. But instead, he wanted to fight Ryan Garcia, and we saw what happened. But he got cheated in a prize fight. Now he's going to welterweight to try to get his get back, and I respect it. I respect that he's going to try to get his get back. But Devin Haney was always a legacy fighter. He let the money get to his head, and he chased Ryan, and he ran into a brick wall. Literally, he ran into the left hand consistently, and he just kept getting caught. Um, but this video not about Devin. It's about these two guys, Jose Rayo and Gary Russell. And this fight is super competitive. I would say it's the most competitive fight on the card. Sandor Martin versus Puello is a good card. I mean, a good fight as well. But that's not. I don't want to talk about it. It's not big enough for me to talk about. Um, but yeah, like I said, this fight is super competitive. It's very close to being 50-50. These guys similar size. They both got good power. And it's a story behind this fight. It's not just two guys fighting. There's a real story behind it. We have Jose, who's a boxer puncher. He had knockout of the year before. He can box. We saw him box Pitbull. Versus Gary, the knockout artist. All his wins have come by knockout. So on paper, Jose is the more versatile and adaptable fighter, right? But he's suspect. His defense is suspect. Did he have good defense against Pitbull? Yeah, very good defense against Pitbull. But he was knocked out by Edwin De Los Santos. People forget to mention that. He got knocked out by Edwin. I don't know if he was trying to box on the inside or if he was trying to slug, but he got knocked out. Edwin knocked him out. And the question is, do his boxing skills translate versus guys his size or guys bigger than him? Because Edwin was his size or bigger than him, and all those boxing skills that he showed versus Pitbull didn't work. But who knows? Maybe he was trying to slug versus Edwin. Maybe he learned how to box because he was knocked out, right? Maybe he learned how to become a boxer because he was knocked out. So maybe him being a boxer is a more evolved version of him. And we know he can punch because he's done it before, but maybe he's trying to box now to prevent himself from getting knocked out. But I just wonder if those boxing skills he showed versus Pitbull will translate versus a bigger guy, right? That's what I want to see. If he proves that his boxing skills will translate, I'll be like, okay, this dude is a serious threat. You feel me? Because like I said, he outboxed Pitbull, but versus Edwin, he got knocked out. So that's what makes Rayo a suspect. On the flip side, we got Gary, who knocked out everybody that he's ever beaten. But his one loss was his last fight against the guy I was mentioning, Alberto Puello, who's going to be underneath them, which is weird. How come you beat Gary Russell, but he fight on top of you on the card? That's kind of weird. But that's two championship fights. Puello is a champ. So the PBC got a lot of the 140 champs. The PBC got Rayo, Puello, and Rich. Rich with Matchroom, I think. So the PBC got a lot of the 140 champs. So it's interesting. Who the other champ at 140? You got Teofimo, and I don't know who he signed with. I don't know who Teofimo signed with. But yeah, you got Gary Russell, and Puello outboxed him, and Puello pretty much gave a blueprint on how to beat Gary Russell. Tie him up and clinch. Hit him, boom, boom. Get your points, tie him up, and stop his momentum. Because he a big, strong dude. When I watch him fight, it reminds me of Conor Ben. Big, strong dude walking up to you trying to throw the overhand right. That's what it really reminds me of. No setup, no boxing, no real boxing skills, no footwork, no stick, no movement. Wow, it's very straightforward. It's effective against lower level competition, but against boxers, I don't know how it's gonna work. So yeah, all you gotta do is spoil the fight. If you want to beat Gary, all you gotta do is spoil it. Right? You gotta hit him first. You gotta get your points. You gotta go on the offense, spoil, hit him, boom, 1-2, 1-2-3, 1-2, 1-2-3, and then clinch. Don't let him get off because he's explosive, but he needs space to throw that big punch, right? I don't think he knows how to throw a 1-inch punch and get momentum behind it. One of Canelo's best features is that he don't need much space to generate power. That's what makes Canelo dangerous. But with a guy like Gary Russell, if you take his space away, he can't generate force, which is why clinching is so effective against him because you taking all his space away. Now, if you're Canelo, you don't want to clinch Canelo because he gets dangerous in a clinch because he could do a 1 inch punch and break your orbital bone like he did to Billy Joe Saunders. Um, so yeah, he don't set his punches up very well and his inside game suspect. I don't think Gary could fight on the inside. He needs to punch you from mid range. He can't box from the outside. He can't fight on the inside. He needs the mid range to throw that big overhand right. So if Gary improved and he showed me something different, I'm picking Ryo. I'm picking Ryo. Ryo can box. Ryo gonna box him. He gonna do exactly what Pillow did. And they both southpaws. They gonna box Gary. Um, box and smother him, box him and smother him, and make him fight out the clinch. If he finds out a way to get out the clinch, then respect it. But until he find out a way to escape the clinch, keep doing it. Right, keep clinching him till you find out a way out. Real talk. And I just got Ryo. I got Ryo outboxing him. I got Ryo um circling, getting his points off, and spoiling Gary's offense and just beating him at decision. So I'm favoring Ryo. If Ryo try to come and punch with this dude, he's gonna lose. He can't punch with Gary. If he try to come and punch instead of box, he's gonna lose. But if he boxes, I believe he can spoil it, and I believe he can get the decision. If not, if he don't get the decision, Gary by knockout. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this.